Okay, so for this video, I am going to experiment and take out this covering that you see on the frame right now and rip it up and then take out the metal bars inside and then create like a storage. So when we're sleeping here at night, we can just simply lift up the bed and we can have our clothes underneath. So here we go. You can probably hear my children and their friends in the background screaming. This is storming outside and they're playing Smash Brothers. So because this cover is so well tight on the bed frame, I'm not able to pull it off, so I'm just gonna start cutting at it and see if that works. Or I'll just start stabbing at it, and I guess that doesn't work either. So we're just gonna completely pull this thing out. I guess I'm not really doing this in a well-behaved manner. Because they're having fun in there. Okay, well, I'm just gonna try to create like a little socket so I can just rip it up and then start ripping it off on the sides. Just pull it tight here. They are having a great time in there. So I've just created this little hole right here because this was so tight on the frame that I couldn't pull it off from the corners here. So again, I'm just gonna rip this whole cover off to expose the skeleton of these bars, and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, so potentially I'll pull the rest off that in a sec. Here's the skeleton of the frame. The reason for this, of course, when you go on camping trips, you like to figure out what you can do differently or help your situation more. So for this one, I'm gonna take these off and then put little baskets in here for like storage for clothes and things. Okay, so here is the leftover from the old covering. This is the skeleton of the frame that I installed in here a couple months ago. The next step is I'm going to pull all these little middle bars out so it still has the middle spine here, but I'm going to take these ones out and then I'm going to put my storage boxes here. So let's do that. Okay, now that that's over with, let me show you what it looks like. So I'm going to take off this white as well. So that's what it looks like right now. Now, let's see if one of our baskets work. I just have one of these simple baskets that I got at Aldi's. I don't know what size they are, but... So when I placed the bed in, it actually fell in between the main frame, so that was a stupid idea. So now I'm going to put some of these bars back in just to hold the structure a little bit and see if that works. If not, no idea. So I typically only need the storage to be in this section and in that section because when you open the door, then I can be able to push the mattress up, and this is have the storage. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of these little bars in on that side and just keep this part exposed and see if that works. Okay, I guess I made everything super hard, and instead of just taking like the section that I wanted out, I just took everything out and then I fell through the mattress. So I did it the right way this time. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So I went ahead and put all those these lines back into the frame, and I only took out the section that I needed out. I just did that, This I don't have a basket for. I'm gonna get some more of this size. I did the middle, like I said before, because of the doors. We can simply just lift up, get what we need, lift down, it's hidden, and it looks clean. Yeah, so that's just a very long way of how to do a simple task. After I laid on the mattress and felt the spines of the bed kind of poke on my back, I decided to come up with another idea that I only have a little bit of wood to do, but I'm gonna show you. Some wood that I'm gonna cut to fit perfectly in here so it acts as like a little barrier between the spines and the mattress, but still give me access to our little storage here. So I guess that's my next step. I'm gonna put this piece as an example practice piece into here. This is an awkward oval shaped piece of wood, and that one is a perfectly shaped rectangle. So that's what the wood looks like inside. I'm definitely going to go with a rectangle because, I mean, it just makes sense. So I'm just going to cut this piece of wood to look like this piece of wood. Okay, so I have cut with a saw all 4 pieces. They're now on the ground. I'm gonna brush the sawdust off and I'm gonna stick it inside the hiker and see what it looks like. There you have it. Definitely not perfect. A saw cut for you right there at its finest. Anyways, that's just to hold the emptiness, hopefully from the mattress to the frames here. Now the size here, I don't have an exact box size. I decided to go ahead and put this bar on here instead of having it open. So I'm going to measure this out so I can get an exact size for a box to have here, and to have either 2 on this side or like a divider one or something in here. Now I'm going to add the mattress and see what that looks like. Now I'm inside right now. You can tell definitely that there is no support on this section that the box is underneath, and I'm gonna have to tweak up something different. But I do like how the platform behind me is holding it. I do not feel the bars underneath, which is really great. I just need to work on this section right here and figure out what kind of storage or boxes that I really want to do. So okay, so instead of having the bins in the middle right here like I had them, I decided to go ahead and put these foam mats, which I also have on the bottom floor here, because when I put the mattress on top, I kind of had some holes. It would feel kind of like the bars were going into your back, so I went ahead, because I ran out of wood, and put these foam mats just like the wood right there. And these little bins I found, they're actually part of my children's laundry bins, that they fit perfectly on top of these sections here. So this right here actually sits on top of this. See, it has a little lip on it, this little edge right here. So it actually sits perfectly on the rim of both of those, and it just kind of slides nicely. And it's not even touching. I don't know if you can tell. Let's see if I go down more. Let's see. All right. See, okay. My fingers are on the ground. I think I'm gonna stick with these little bins. And this one fits here. It's perfect to put shoes or whatever, and then the clothes here. And I'm gonna put these green ones on that side too. So when we close it, we just have to lift up the foot section to get into the storage. So the middle section here, you don't feel like you're sinking in anymore because of these pads. So let me put the other two on, I'll show you. There is our under mat storage that I spent a ridiculously amount of time to figure out in my head. But when it comes together, it looks way easier than I thought it would. So let's go ahead and put this, I'm gonna put the mattress down so I can show you what it looks like on top. Okay, so here's the mattress completely folded out. It is a full-size trifold memory foam mattress. It's about 5 inches, I think, maybe 3 inches. So here's where the bins used to sit, in these little cubbies here. Now they sit at the feet. So when we need something, we just lift up. Bins are right here, we can just grab. So that's what we're gonna start doing for under storage for the bed. And we have a trip coming up in September, and we'll see how that works. Okay, so there you have it with this very simple and difficult way that I chose to do things. Hopefully it can make sense a little bit better, because in my head it made sense, but then when I actually came out here and did it, it didn't work. So instead of doing all the crazy stuff, just simply pull out the bars that you need, and if you do this in this way, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on our next adventure.